It's an approach that changes the game. Technology no longer steals your time, it helps you save it. Smartphones, laptops, and smartwatches have become not just tools in our hands, but full-fledged extensions of our identity. However, the more technology infiltrates our lives, the more we suffer from its excessive presence. Because we don't know how to control our relationship with tech, fatigue, anxiety, and distraction become our constant companions. This phenomenon is known as digital burnout. It refers to a state in which constant interaction with gadgets exhausts our psyche. Completely disconnecting from the internet is virtually impossible. But we can learn to use technology consciously and without causing ourselves critical harm. This is exactly what the concept of slow tech is for. It helps us regain control over our attention, reduce stress, and start enjoying life in the real world. Slow tech is a philosophy aimed at creating and using technology that enhances a person's quality of life, rather than depleting their resources. Unlike the common productivity culture with its focus on efficiency and speed, slow tech emphasizes balanced and mindful consumption of digital resources. The ideas of slowing down that form the basis of slow tech originate in the global slow movement philosophy. It emerged in the 1980s and consisted of several distinct concepts. It all started with the slow food concept, an alternative to fast food, encouraging people to enjoy the process of preparing and eating food. Over time, the idea of slowing down spread to almost all areas of life. The concept of slow living appeared, about a measured and meaningful life, then slow work, about flexible work approaches without constant stress, and eventually, slow tech. The slow tech approach is based on three key principles: mindfulness, ethics, and sustainability. Mindfulness. In this context, mindfulness means fully controlling the time spent in front of a screen. This means setting limits, turning off unnecessary notifications, and deliberately dedicating time to offline activities. Mindfulness in the slow tech framework also includes practicing digital hygiene. For example, regularly cleaning up subscriptions, deleting unnecessary apps, and turning off autoplay features. Ethics. Ethics is reflected in choosing and installing apps that take user well-being into account. It also means trying to focus only on meaningful content, avoiding clickbait. For instance, instead of endlessly scrolling through TikTok, it might be better to watch a video on YouTube or read an article on Wikipedia. And sustainability. In this case, sustainability means rejecting the race for trends and trying to buy new gadgets only when absolutely necessary, extending the life of older devices. How to implement the slow tech concept in your life. The main rule to follow when transitioning to the slow tech concept is, we control technology, not the other way around. You can start applying this idea in 3 simple steps. 1. Audit your digital habits. Track exactly how much time you spend on screens each day. Almost every modern gadget has a feature that collects this kind of data. Pay attention to what times of day and for what purposes you most often reach for your phone. Identify which apps are truly necessary and what benefits they bring you. Auditing your digital habits will help you understand the scale of the problem and find an appropriate solution. 2. Set boundaries for interaction with technology. Just because technology has become an integral part of your life doesn't mean you shouldn't establish clear boundaries for using it. Start by turning off unnecessary notifications. Most of them only create digital noise, so it's worth keeping only the truly important ones, from friends, parents, and colleagues on weekdays. It's also helpful to establish gadget-free zones. For example, no phones or tablets in the kitchen, bedroom, or bathroom. Try incorporating digital pauses into your daily routine. Choose a time period during the day when you don't interact with technology at all. 3. Switch to eco-conscious technology use. Don't chase the latest updates. More often than not, it's just a marketing trick. And with proper care, your current device model can serve you well for a long time. For example, the problem of a worn-out smartphone may not be as serious as it seems. Sometimes it's enough to replace the battery, clear the memory, or buy a protective case, all of which are much more sensible and eco-friendly strategies compared to buying new gadgets. Even if your smartphone model is outdated, from the perspective of slow tech, it's always better to try repairing it first. Adopting slow tech is not a fleeting decision. It's a new approach to life and a new mindset. It may be difficult to change habits and beliefs formed over years, but mindful use of technology can help you feel a bit freer and give you the resources to focus on what truly matters.